Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about exponents and powers. Basically, exponents and powers is a method, or in this section we will learn if a certain number is multiplied many times, then what is the property followed for that number. For example, let us say a number a is multiplied again with itself a, and then it is again multiplied with itself, let's say b times. A is multiplied with A, is multiplied with A, is multiplied with A, and this goes on for b number of times. So this whole thing can be written as a to the power b, where a is called the base and b it is called exponent. For example, if we take 5 and it is multiplied with 5 again, and this is again multiplied with 5, and this is again multiplied with 5. This goes on for 4 number of times. 5 is multiplied with 5, is multiplied with 5, is multiplied with 5 4 times. So we can write all of this as 5 to the power 4. We keep 5 over here and we will raise the power by the number of times it has been multiplied. So this will be read as 5 raised to the power 4. Here also it will be read as a raised to the power b. Now see, now we have this basic understanding of exponents. Now we will go through some rules of exponents, and that those rules will comply or will show us that how the multiplication, division, addition and raising of power of exponents works. First of all, we learn the multiplicative rule. Let's say like when two exponents multiply with each other, so how do we multiply them? Multiplying powers with the same base. When the base is same and we have to multiply. Let's say a number a to the power m. That means that a is multiplied m times. Is multiplied with a to the power n. That means a is multiplied here n times. So the multiplication of these two will be a to the power m plus n. That means that we have to keep the base same and we have to add the numbers. You can check it by yourself when you multiply 3 to the power 2 multiplied with 3 to the power 5, or let us keep it simple, 3 to the power 3. So here 3 to the power 2 will be 9 and 3 to the power 3 will be 27. You will see that this will be equals to 3 to the power 2 plus 3. We have to keep the base same and we just have to add the exponents. 3 to the power 5. 9 into 7 will be equals to 3 to the power 5. So if we get the bigger numbers, for example, let's say 5 to the power 3 multiplied with 5 to the power 18. What you will do? You will just keep the base same and add the exponents. So this will be equals to 5 to the power 21. This is the rule for multiplying powers with the same base. Now let's move ahead. What if we have to divide two numbers with the same base and different exponents? That will be the dividing rule. For example, the rule number 2 is, if let us say a to the power m is divided by a to the power m, that means a to the power m, you can find in questions of this also, divided by a to the power n. In this, for like m is greater than n, we are assuming that m is greater than n. For this, you will keep the base same m a, and we will just subtract the exponents of the numerator. From the exponents of the numerator, we will subtract the exponent of the denominator. That means the exponent of the numerator is m minus exponent of the denominator is n. That will be a to the power m minus n. In multiplication, we added this. In division, we will subtract this. We'll remember it like this. For example, 4 to the power 5 divided by 4 to the power 2. It will be equals to 4 to the power 5 minus 2. That is 4 to the power 3. For some bigger numbers, let's say 10 to the power 24. This is the order of the mass of the earth is divided by, let's say, 10 to the power 5. Then we will find something like this: 10 to the power 24 minus 5, 10 to the power 19. So for the bigger numbers, we can always keep in mind this rule. Now, we have to keep one thing in mind before we go ahead, and it is an important result, and we have to use this result many times in many of the questions, and this is based on this exponents and powers. For example, let us take -1, and we raise it to some even power. Let us say 4. So how will we write? We will multiply -1 4 times. We will get this as -1 into -1 plus 1, and -1 into -1 plus 1, and this whole thing becomes plus 1. Now you can check it for any even power. You will always find it true that when -1 is raised to some even powers, you will always find the result to be positive 1. Let us check it for some odd power, right? Let us say that if -1 is raised to some odd power, let us say 5, then we will write it as -1 multiplied with -1 multiplied with -1 multiplied with -1 and multiplied with -1 5 times. You will find this result to be -1 into -1 plus 1 into -1 -1 into -1 plus 1, finally -1, that is -1. So you will find that if -1 is raised to some odd power, it will always bear the result as -1. Today we will keep this session till here only, and we will meet in the next session. Thank you.